Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my yard and the back of my van. How's that? Outside today, 98 degrees. We're supposed to maybe get some showers. I don't know, we haven't had rain. My grass is brown. As you could see, I did a quick scan here of part of my yard. I've got that lattice to throw out. Everything's just overgrown. It's too hot to do anything. Underneath my house, as you can see, is a mess when they were doing some septic work, and then they did some sub pump. They had to put in new pipes and all kinds of stuff. That has to be cleaned up. So we were waiting for them to be done with it. Now they're done with it. Now it's just too hot to clean up. And I did mention on one of the videos, probably 2 or 3 videos ago, about possible problem with an earthquake that we had here in New Jersey a while ago, and they're not sure, but they think what happened is we have a sub pump in our basement and the pipe runs all the way out to the main road, and they think that it possibly cracked and caused a big hole, which caused a sinkhole about 2-3 feet deep and about 12 inches in diameter. Actually, we had 2 or 3 of them, not all as deep as that, but that was causing a sinkhole on the side of our house. Graham was doing some gardening in the front of the house and walked and didn't realize the hole was there, and his leg went in it and it got jarred, I guess you would say. So it hurt him. He was limping for a couple days. We went to the chiropractor, got fixed up. But the guys from our maintenance team, who we rent the house from, came over and worked on that for probably 2, maybe 2.5 weeks, digging new pipes, running the lines through. Then they found that there was not only a crack in the pipe, but there was a blockage. It was a whole thing. So I'll put a little picture here for you to see some of that. Okay, so what happened today in the house of the Wilsons? Well, got up, was able to rest a little bit. Yesterday was my day off and today was my day off. So yesterday, Gavin had to go get his hair done, and so I took him to that. Then we came back and we got to babysit our little munchkin. Yes, Nan and Granddad, I'm sweating like anything. Babysat for several hours, which was wonderful. And after he left, we decided to rearrange. I'm in the mood. You'll see by 1 or 2 things that are behind me. I'm in the mood. And so we were rearranging the kitchen a little bit. So let me back up a little bit. Graham has had seizures going on 3.5 weeks now. And for 2 of those weeks, it was pretty heavy duty, where nothing in the house got done. I got another video coming up about food spoilage because of that. And what else? We had Vacation Bible School. So my house went to pot. So I said to my husband, I need to scrub down my kitchen. Like, it's a mental thing, even though it probably wasn't that bad. I wiped all the counters down, nice Lysol wipes, and did all that, wiped the cabinets down, wiped out, took everything out of the refrigerator, wiped down everything, like sterilized the inside of the refrigerator, cleaned out both of my freezers. My one freezer, my deep freeze, it's a stand-up mini one, and the shelf up on the top shelf was just covered in ice. So Graham sat with a ice pick and got rid of all of it. So we cleaned that out. And picked up on something on the side of the road the other day that I saw on a free Facebook site. Had a garage sale, all this stuff's on the side of the road. Found the address, went, picked up a couple of things. So you'll see something coming up in my kitchen. I'll show you that. So yeah, we've been doing lots of stuff. Doing the thing where, I had 2 days off. So today was a day I needed some retail therapy. I haven't been thrifting in a while. Listen, it's part of my DNA, guys. I'm really sorry. Some of us are born with DNA that has thrifting attached to it. And I am one of those lucky people. And I know many of you are against Goodwill, and that's your choice. I'm not against it. So do I like everything they do? No. Do I like everything that Walmart and all the rest of these stores and Target and many of them do behind the scenes? I don't. But I like going to Goodwill. I do. And I've gotten to know some of the special needs people that work at our local Goodwill, so it's always nice to see them. Sorry, you can't see my eyes probably too well. The sun is just above us, and my glasses changed for the sun. But I'm really here. There you go. So yeah, so we went to Goodwill. I took my mom there. I had to take her for some lab work. So I said, why don't we swing over to Goodwill? And then she ran over to A's Garden Center. I don't know if that's a brand name, you know, or if that's a local thing. But anyway, she went to look for some plants. And I'll show you what I got at Goodwill. Okay, now you understand what I'm saying. I'm in the mood. I get in the mood for decorating and changing things up in the fall. And I mentioned, I think it was on my last video, that you know, July's coming. You got Christmas in July, all the Hallmark movies. I start wanting to listen to Christmas music, which I've been doing. You can yell at me all you want. It brings joy to my heart. So listen, it's my home, it's my music, it's my ears, it's my brain. I'm listening to Christmas music. I did the dishes last night and I told Alexa to put on Christmas music. It was wonderful. But I love the fall colors. I just love the vibes of fall. It just is home to me. I'm not a beachy girl. I grew up at the shore. I grew up at the bay. It was not my thing. I'm not one to have seashells and mermaids and lighthouses. And lighthouses is my husband's thing, which you will see shortly. But that's just not like my home decor. This to me, it's just home. It feels warm. It feels inviting. So I picked this up. This was $3.99. Goodwill's prices have gone up, but so has everybody else's. So you know what? I liked it. I got it. Another thing I picked up, this is, I don't know if you have Staples by you. It's I know Office Depot, I think, is another one, but Staples has like everything you could want for your office, you know, with office supplies and things like that. Well, they have their own brand, and I have a mini version of this. I have an A5 in this, and this is the desk size with the rings. So it's a ring planner or a ring, whatever you want. But it was $4.99. They also had one in purple, but because I had the mint green and it's quilted, it looks brand new. I mean, this is an ARC, that's the name of the planner. It would be like a happy planner, but I need to update something at work that I'm working in with my new position, and my calendar is not working for me. So I thought, oh, let me get this. I could, you know, use this, print free copies of a calendar off and put it into that. Okay, let me show you. This I got from my husband. He is into the lighthouses, not me. And it's got a little chip on it here, but we can get red paint, and I figured he could fix it up if he wanted to. It doesn't seem like it would be necessarily that you could, it's got these on the bottom, but not like a place for a light necessarily. I don't know, he might rig something up, but he might just put that, I don't know that we want to put it outside, because I think if it got cold, it would probably crack. But I thought maybe on our front porch for the summer. But he is majorly into lighthouses. Okay, I picked up two shirts, two things. Clothing. I'll get the words out. I love this. This was black and white, and it's stretchy, which I like. It's by White Sting, and it's a size, actually 2 sizes bigger than I normally wear. But I just like things big and loose, and I don't like things, you know, showing, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I like to be modest. It's got a nice high neck, and I like it. So I thought that would look nice with a gray or a black jacket. Even in the summer, I always wear a jacket. I was raised in the business world back in the day where you learn to wear 3-piece suits. So I usually have 3 pieces on, plus I get cold in the air conditioning. this, oh man, let me tell you, I have been looking for about 3 years for brown jackets. Brown jackets are impossible to find, impossible. This is Susan Graver. Anybody else like Susan Graver? Her liquid knit. There you go, Susan Graver. See that? And it's 2 sizes too big. I don't really care. And it's got a nice little back button here, like the way it hangs. The sleeves are long, but it's stretchy so I can pull them up. And because it's a liquid knit, if you don't know what that is, I would say it's a glorified polyester. You know, polyester was never wrinkled, and but it was a little stiffer. This is like a real soft shimmery, but it doesn't wrinkle either. But I'm telling you, I'm in love with it. It's just brown. For the fall, I'll be wearing this all the time. And it's great if you're traveling or anything like that. 2 sizes too big, but because it's liquid knit, it just sort of forms to you. And roll up the sleeves, I'm good to go. All right, what else did I get? Let me reach back. Why am I showing you this from my car? Because I said to my husband, it's beautiful outside. By the time I lug it in there, find a place to set it up and everything else, I might as well just do it right from my car. So I found this. This was $6.99. I went in for some greenery. I was looking for like a big bushy greenery. We rent, I've mentioned that. So there's only so many things I can do to change things up. And I have a sink in my bathroom in the downstairs, and it's got the pipes. So when you sit on the toilet, you see the pipes. It drives me crazy. We've tried, I don't like the skirts around the bathroom sink. Too old lady-ish. I like old lady. I'm an old lady at heart. I've always been an old soul. But that's too old lady-ish. I don't like the foo-foo of it. And I just can't find anything. Well, I had an idea. I had an epiphany, as I would say. Trying to use up stuff that I have and tweak. Well, I have something on my front porch, and I thought if I could have some greenery in it, I could put it in front. You probably know where I'm going with this. It's sort of a planter-ish thing. Anyway, I bought it at Goodwill last year. I loved it. It was cheap. I picked it up. I said someday I'll use it. So then I saw this, and I thought, I liked the look of it. I thought it just might work. And if it doesn't work there, it's going to work on the new thing I got in the kitchen for free from the garbage that somebody was throwing out that I'll show you on another video. So either way, this thing's going somewhere. Then this was you can tell when you're overwhelmed, you need the retail therapy, all the rest, and you buy things that, you go home and you say, Lynn, do you really need another thing? No. This was $7.99, and I fell in love with it. I don't know, can you really see it? It's 3 tiers, so there's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. But it's got a back here, okay, it swirls, but there's nothing here. So it was sort of shoved in the shelf, and I pulled it out, and I'm like, man, do I like this. So I thought if the planter didn't work, I might use this. I don't have a clue where I'm using this. I think I'm going to use this by my coffee bar, and I might put some mugs in it. I got hawks flying above my head all over. There must be a dead deer somewhere because they're all over. I see them going in between the pine trees. They're looking for something. So yeah, what do you think? Like, I really like it. I thought maybe putting tea bags in here in a little basket and then doing my coffee mugs. I don't know, or just something for the holidays. So either way, I fell in love with it. I picked this up. You can tell what's on my brain. This was $2.99. I thought that was pretty good. It looks brand new. It's got pine cones on it, fall leaves. My mom said, don't get anything fall. I've got so much I can get rid of. But every once in a while something tickles your fancy. And I live in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. I'm about 10-15 minutes from the bay and about 20-25 minutes to the Atlantic Ocean. So the bay's here, the ocean's here, and the Pine Barrens are here. So that's kind of where I'm at. But I love pine cones year round. We have pine trees all over. I have every kind of pine cone in my driveway. I'm looking, it always looks like poop in my driveway because the pine cones are those long ones, but we have all kinds of pine cones around here. So I don't know, I really liked it. So I picked that up and I thought that was a good deal, $2.99. So I like that. And then I think I have one more thing. Hang on a second. can see the red in my hair. Oh my goodness. Oh no, two things. So I picked this up. I have that girls group that I mentor at church. I've mentioned that a few times. And this was $5.99, and there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of these. And they're the canvases that the girls could paint. So I thought the first event, we usually have a low number of girls. So I thought, you know what? They can each have one. If not, I'll put it on the prize table and they can each get one as a prize. But for $5.99, I thought that was a good deal. So that was like $1 each. And then, hang on one second. Last thing I bought, it's a little stool, as you can see. And Graham wanted something upstairs to put his feet on. And I'm always looking for something downstairs. So I don't know where it's going to end up. But I liked it too. It's storage. This was $7.99. I didn't think that was too bad. It's, you know, it's somewhat worn. It's not brand new, but it's in great condition. It's a nice little stool, but I really liked for storage. And I thought, I don't know, maybe putting the remotes in there at the end of the day so you know where the remotes are, and the extra charger for the phone, all that kind of stuff that you always leave out and it looks messy. If nothing else, we can put it away right before company comes and we can look like the wonderful host and hostess. So that's what I purchased. This is a new thing for us. See this little barcode thing? So they put the price here, but they scan this. They have a mat on the, instead of going to the register with the scanner, they have like this rubber mat on the counter. And all you do is you put your merchandise on there and it literally registers it based on this little barcode. I've never seen that anywhere else. This is new to me. So anyway, that's what I got at Goodwill. So that's what I did on my day off. From there, took my mom home. I ran to Stop and Shop, and maybe I'll show you, picked up a few things there. Maybe I'll show you a mini haul there. And now we're headed off to my son and daughter-in-law's to go visit them. We always celebrate things late, always a month or 2 months later, just because we're so busy and my kids are busy, which is fine. We're living life. That's okay. We're there for each other whenever we need it. But we're going to go celebrate my son's birthday, which was about a month ago, and Father's Day, his first Father's Day, and of course my husband, Father's Day. We never got together. Everybody was busy. My son was preaching. You know, it was a day. It was a day. So we're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to go get some Jersey Mikes and hang out, go visit the little munchkin, and get caught up on the family news and call it a day, and I'm back to work tomorrow. So thanks for coming over, and I hope you can still see me. I don't know if it's just dark for me or it's dark for you, but I'm going to go before it gets, the sun is, you know, changing positions here, and it's getting cloudy. So I think that's part of it. All right, guys, we'll catch you all on the next video.